welcome to this week's vlog. It is Friday, the 19th, I believe, of February. I'm getting ready to just plant a couple of these. These are from my bloomin' bin. They're the Bloomsdale Longstanding Spinach Seed. And I have this really cute, I got these online. I showed you guys these little things a long time ago. It's a couple that is on Etsy, but I think I found them on Instagram. I forgot the name of the company that I got this from. And of course, I've got a little bit of dirt in mine now, but they make them with real crystals. There's ceramic pots, and this does have a drainage hole at the bottom, although I had to like poke it so that it would start coming out. Really beautiful little planter. It was sitting out in the cold doing nothing, so I put some dirt in it. We're going to put a few spinach seeds in it, and in about 2 months, I should have spinach growing in here that we can eat for the family. Even though it's a super small container, it really is just me and Robert, and I can certainly transplant it. I don't know anything about these. She did give me a pack of information on how to plant these, and I read it, but I'm just going to plant them and cover them up with some soil, and we'll see how we do. Okay, I put a few little spinach seeds in there. You can see them. I made my marker. It says Bloomsdale Longstanding Spinach. I already have moistened the soil, but I'm going to go ahead and put just a light, making a mess, a light layer over it. I'm going to pat that down, and then I'm going to just mist the top so it doesn't displace it. Put our marker in, and we'll be good to go. Okay, there we are. I've got our marker put in. I used the little mister. I'm gonna stick these under the grow lights just until they germinate, and then I'm just gonna keep them in a sunny window. Hopefully this little container will fill up with yummy, delicious spinach. They are a cold weather crop. So once they start growing, I may stick them outside or transplant them. I don't know if spinach transplants well, but I think it'll be fine. It's all about having fun in the garden and figuring this out. You might see on my table right there, short story box. In fact, I think this was isn't this a short story little sweater I got from them? I think it might be. And I got my necklace on from Natalie Attire today, and then I layered it with this little, hold on, I'll see if I can get a better picture. I can't hold on my phone here. This is a Melinda Marie. It's got a little star on it, and it's got a rose quartz. So I just kind of layered that up, and I think that looks really cute. So I'm going to go stick this under the grow lights, and we'll give you an update as soon as they bloom or sprout. I want to show you our spinach, our lettuce, and how that's coming along. All right, here's what we have going on. Let me turn this the light off so you can see. I put the aloe under here because I think I overwatered it. I'm going to switch this into a new container, but I had a piece, you can see I had a piece fall off, and I think it was overwatered. So I just put our spinach under here, and this is an update on the slowest growing mint you've ever seen, but I know that mint does grow slowly, and we have a lot of germination. It's really hard to water this. That's our tallest one in the back there. They now do have their most of them are their second set of true leaves. They got their first leaves, and now they got their second set of leaves. A lot of them do anyway. So our mint is coming along, and then over here, look at all of our our lettuce. It's looking so good. So there's two different kinds. It is all kind of mixed up because of some of the stuff that got mixed up from Gizzy, but we have this black seedless Simpson seeds, and then the prize head lettuce, and I'm super excited. The prize head lettuce is taking longer to germinate. Obviously, you can see that the black seeded had a quicker germination, and those seeds are a whole lot bigger, those leaf seedlings. And look at this little guy. Okay, he's getting he's got his first leaf and his second. Now, these, you can overseed these, and you can just like snip them and use them for little sprouts. You can throw them on salads and stuff. I'm going to let them get quite a bit bigger. I may do that since I do have a lot of seeds in here. I probably did a little bit too much, but I'm going to let them grow up big, and I'm probably going to pull them out of the container and transplant them into a bigger container. I do want to show you guys So look at the root system. In fact, roots are coming out of the bottom. So I can take, they have very long roots, so I can actually take a whole little cell and transplant these babies into a bigger container, and they should be fine. Also, if you're starting to grow them indoors, what I do when they need water is I fill the bottom up with water. There's a hole in each one of these, and I just put it on the top and let the bottom soak up the water. You do not want to water from the top. It'll mess with your little seedlings. So right now we're going to mist this one. Well, I just misted it, but we're going to do that for a little bit till they sprout. There is a hole underneath, so I can set that in a tray and do the same thing and let the water soak up from the bottom, or I can carefully water around the seeds. I think spinach has a delicate root system, so I'm probably going to do bottom watering. This guy, after he gets a little light, I'm going to let him dry out. I'm going to transplant him into a pretty container and get him out of this pot. But these pots that you get from the store like this, great to save for, like, if you grow tomatoes, you start them here, you can bump them up to here as they grow. And then of course, we'll see what happens with our mint. I think our mint needs quite a bit more heat, so I've been keeping it under the grow lights, and we'll see how everything comes along. Good morning, friends. It is Saturday. I am trying to decide what to do. I need to vacuum my floor, and I need to do dishes, and I need to do laundry, like regular Saturday stuff. I just finished filming my Wake Up and Make Up Monday. Well, it was kind of like a double video, boxy charm and Wake Up and Make Up Monday. Really vibrant eye look today. Insane. Beautiful though. I love it. And I saw that Hobby Lobby may be open in Chester, which is where I live, and it's pretty much across the street. So I may head over there. I just texted Mackenzie to see if she wants to go with me. I'm trying to get some furniture for her room. I need a little table and chair in there. I actually want to get like a comfortable reading chair for the corner as well. I'm not sure if I'm going to move one of the dressers in there, but I do think there's going to be a dresser, and I have a side spot for that, so it's kind of out of the way. But I need this, like, I found this little table and this, like, pink puffball, like, just stool to sit on. I thought it'd be cute to do videos up there, but it's also going to be really cute when people stay there in a guest room. That's going to be the more girly room. It's going to have, you know, it's got the green walls. We're using whites and pink and gold accents in that room. And the other room has black and gray walls. So that room's going to be a while because the kids have to get all their crap out of it. I found a bedspread that I'm thinking might look good in there as well. In fact, I'll put a picture up here if I can find it for you. And Hobby Lobby has this little stool and this little side table. I'll put these up here for you as well, so you can take a look at those and let me know. And they have great prices. They're 30% off. You can see the prices. I do have a 40% off coupon there as well, but I think it's off a full priced item. I'm just worried if I go in there, like, all my money is going to just disappear. And I knew that as soon as they said Hobby Lobby was coming to my area, I'm like, oh, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Me and Kenzie are both going to be in trouble. But both of these pieces are pieces that are pieces in the house. I mean, the little stool's like a fluff cute piece, but the actual little side table, like the table will go against the back wall. Such a cute little area. And I can put, you know, pretty picture above it. I'm thinking of one of the live plants that's down here, putting that up there. I just want that room. I'm ready to get that room set. So I'm debating, I've got a lot of stuff to take to Goodwill. So I may load the car up, take a trip to Goodwill, get rid of all that stuff so that room is clean, and then maybe go look at Hobby Lobby. I don't know. If I go, I don't even know if it's open yet. It looks like it's open online, and it has store hours, but there was like no formal announcement other than it's opening in spring. So I don't even know if it might not be open. Anyway, I wanted to show you guys what I was thinking for the room as far as color palettes and stuff go. I do need to put the curtains up in there, so maybe I can buy a set so Robert can put those curtains up and we can get the room looking good. And then I made a hole in the wall, taking something down. So I've been looking at some different art that I want up there, some canvas art, and I'm just really struggling with what I want for that. So, and I also need to get a full-length mirror. I'm going to start doing my clothing videos in that room. I want a full-length mirror in there. So we're going to get this room together. And I'm going to take you guys along with the journey. We already finished the floor, although Robert, I don't think he ever put the molding along the end. I just need to, he'll be able to do that. He's got a whole spot in the hallway he didn't finish yet, and I need him to do that as well. So anyway, I'll see you guys in a little bit. I'll take you guys along if Hobby Lobby's open and I go. And I might plant some strawberries. That's Chopper barking at my neighbors. And that's Nitro, like, oh, you're barking? It's my turn too. I can't bark. I mean, you can't bark alone. I have to bark with you, because that's what they do. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Good morning, YouTube. It is Sunday morning. I am so tired. I cannot wake up. I'm making coffee today. Normally I have tea, but I'm just so exhausted. I took a shower last night, and then I did blow dry my hair a little bit, but it's like Afro girl hair today. This is just what, it just gets big. I have a lot of volume. I talked to Michael, my stylist, and he's getting me in next Saturday to get my hair done. So I'll be getting rid of all this dark and all this gray that's coming in, and get it chopped and I don't know, styled. I don't know. I may do a hair tutorial today because several of you have asked how I curl my hair. Was our little dinner bell. So I'm making this. This is just 1850 Pioneer Blend Medium Roast Folgers coffee. I think my mom brought this down. I don't always have a lot of coffee, and she gets frustrated, so she always brings coffee when she visits. I actually have a lot of coffee, but I don't have a coffee grinder, so sorry, I'm pouring the coffee in, or the water in. I already put the coffee in the thing. So I need to get a coffee grinder. So I'll show you this. I got this set up. Oops, my fingers. I got this set up. Robert got it for me last Christmas, I think. So you can actually over here, you can make like frothing and stuff for your coffee. So we're just going to turn it on, and it's already on a full pot, and I'm just going to do classic. And that's it. It will start to do its thing. Now, once it finishes, if you want a cup and you don't want it to drip, it does have a drip stop here. And I do have some creamer. I might froth it and make it kind of a latte-like. So while that's brewing, on the agenda today, and I broke my, one of my mugs. I broke my Sagittarius Ray Gun mug. I was so mad. It slipped out of my hand and broke in a million pieces. So, I think that's the second Ray Gun mug I've broken recently, trying to like hold too many things and do too many things in my hand. So I think on today's agenda, Robert needs my help with getting all of the like spotting and getting all of the wood out of the back and cut up. We're gonna try to see if we can find probably the wood to fix the fence. Good morning, Arrow. Good morning, baby girl. I may do a hair tutorial. I gotta film a bunch of videos for you guys today. I've been like doing some like window shopping. Ooh, her whisker just went like right in my ear. That felt weird. I've been doing some like searching for some things I want for the spare room to decorate that. I still need to get all the stuff out of there and add it to our Goodwill pile down here. So if we have time, we may go to Goodwill, but I'm not sure because I know we got to run a couple errands for Robert. He's got to pick up some medicine, prescriptions that he has. And can you not like get your claws in me? She doesn't know how to not get her claws in you. What doing? She's sweet. She's the sweetest cat, seriously. She wants to be near her humans all the time. But you don't get along with all the other kitties all the time, do you? She's like the mama cat of the house. She sort of lets everyone know, even the dogs, like, mind their business. Like, Chopper was getting too rowdy near her, and she just put her paw up, and he backed up and went away from her, and he calmed down. She's the one that she taught Chopper that she was not going to be eaten, because when we brought her home, Chopper tried to eat her for like a year. Oh, our bird's out back. Let me show you. He's so pretty. Oh. I filled that up yesterday, so they're having breakfast. I can smell that coffee brewing. I think I probably made it strong. I don't care. So, yeah, so anyway, I got a lot to do today. We'll see how much we actually get done. The filming has to get done. I'm gonna look for that filter again because it's been sold out everywhere. If we can't find the filter, we're gonna have to buy a new drying washer, a new dryer. It's really good. I just had to wash more laundry yesterday, so we can't get through our laundry, and it's just piling up and piling up and piling up. So that's a problem. More for Robert than me because I have so many clothes. I could go probably a year and never wear the same thing twice. So, all right, I'll pop back in later. I may do the hair tutorial. I'm thinking about it. I might curl my hair. We'll see.
When there's no more hope is left in me, I can see what comes my way, and I'm always lost. There's nowhere else to go. All I do is fall. Feels like I can make it more than I could bear. Giving up is all that I can surrender to you. Take me in your arms and hold me. With your love, find my rest, and I can see you lead me. You make me hope again. Your love is all I ever need. Never knew this love can make my heart beat. You hold my world again. Your love is all I ever need. No one else will fill my heart like you do. And there's no more fears left in me. I can see you light my way, and you're always near. There's nowhere I could be. All I need is you. Feels like I can make it more than I deserve. You gave all to me so I can come closer to you.
Sunday afternoon, I just planted our garlic and our onions. I'll just show you what I did. I put them in the grow bags. So in here, we have onions. Some of them, as you can see, a couple of them have sprouted right here. So this is all the garlic. And then in here, these are onions, and a couple of these little guys have sprouted too. Now this one I gotta water it. I didn't water these yet. So I'm actually helping Robert clean up the mess out here. So I have to go help him. He just finished cutting all the wood that came down, and we gotta pile it up. So I'm gonna go help him with that. And I might have time to cut a rose bush, and then we're gonna go get fencing and medicine and do the rest of our chores today. Look at the fluffy one under the table thing. You don't want to come out. That one's shy.
Which one?
The one under the, sitting under the black one underneath there.
Come out.
There's one with the tail issue. There's one up there, Robert. Come here, baby. Come on, come eat. And he ran him back inside. Not right now. Good morning, guys. It is Monday morning. I am on my second cup of coffee. The first cup, I was like, oh, I'll be smart and bring my own and not spend money. And I brought my own and it's gone. And so I bought a Starbucks. I'm not feeling the best. I also have my tissues. I have a cold, I guess. I don't sit around anybody at work, and I just really am dealing with like a runny nose and runny eyes. But last night I felt really kind of bad. I felt better this morning actually a little bit, but my nose is still running. My nose has been running for a while. Yesterday, Robert and I went outside and we spent probably an hour and a half cleaning up the yard with all of the debris and things that had fallen. And I think partly my body was aching because I was throwing big like pieces of wood over the fence like for an hour and a half, and I'm not in shape, and my body was like, what the hell are you doing? And then we also went and bought the pieces. We found the wood to buy for the pieces to repair the fence. Of course, we got home and it was dark, so we did not replace the fence yet, but we have it. I also planted all my garlic and all my onion bulbs. And yeah, so we got a lot accomplished yesterday. I felt really, really good. And then we had leftover chicken and dumpling soup. Robert makes the best chicken and dumpling soup. And I was watching Jess at Roots to Refuge, and she shared her recipe on how she makes chicken and dumplings. And I called Robert up, he was working, I forgot when he made it, Friday maybe. And I called him up, I was like, hey, can you make chicken and dumplings for dinner? And he's like, I said, I'm having a craving. And he did. He said, oh, he goes, that's a lot of work. I was like, well, you do it anyway. And he did. And it was delicious. So we've been kind of munching on that for the last few days. I'm hoping I start to feel better and I don't get worse. Because yesterday what happened is, like, I felt pretty good during the day, but by the end of the day, I was really feeling rough. I guess that's what colds do. You know, you're like functioning during the day, and then as the day goes on, you start to feel worse. So we'll see if I last here at work. I felt like I had to come in today or my boss would give me shit, but also like he doesn't want us to come in if we're not feeling well, but you're looked down upon if you don't come in. So I felt like I had to come in. Now, if I start to feel really bad, I will go home. But anyway, taking my tissues in, my coffee in. I didn't even get my report done last week. I was supposed to do a report at the end of the week. I've been kind of dealing with this, like, not feeling the best thing for a little bit now. And my daughter had a cold, and I'm sure I probably just got her cold. So I will see you guys a little bit later. I'll show you my outfit of the day. On my eyes today, isn't that a beautiful, beautiful shifty color? That is one of that newer Pat McGrath, the bigger palette, that 18 shade palette. I don't know what color that is on my eyes, but it shifts to like a green to a red. So I'll show you my outfit when I can get into the bathroom and use the full-size mirror. So I'm getting ready to go in. You guys have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Good morning, friends. It is Tuesday morning. I'm actually running late for work today. I woke up a little bit late. I didn't sleep at all last night. I just struggling because I haven't been feeling good. And my makeup today, I got like all these like crusties on my nose that look terrible, but it's because of dry skin from blowing my nose. So anyway, I brought an extra top today because I have my snakeskin jacket on. I have this little top which I think I got from the that collab I did. I think it was from Boohoo, from SureFit when I did that. And then I have my white pants on, and I don't know if you can see them, but I have boots on, like knee-high boots that are brown. I have this cute little necklace that I opened up, or you'll see, or whenever I post it, in my whatchamacallit, in my Parklane sparkle box. And then I don't know where I got these big huge earrings. I don't remember, but and they're probably not the best choice for the turtleneck that I'm wearing. But in case I get hot, because we're supposed to get into the 50s today, in fact, it's already 44 degrees and it's not even 9 o'clock in the morning, I have another top to change into because I just sometimes deal with hot flashes at this point in my life. So I'm feeling a little tired, a little exhausted. I missed my meeting, although there were 2 accidents on the road here. I would have been actually here probably for some of the meeting, but I missed it because there were accidents, and these accidents must have been there for a while because they had signs like 6 miles before saying that there was an accident at the exit. So maybe it's a blessing that I was late. Maybe I wasn't supposed to be on the road then. I'm sure there was a little bit of like slippery ice with we've had rain, and this morning, early morning, it was probably icy. So, because I think when I got in the car originally, it was like 33 degrees, and now it's 44. So it's changed drastically. But early this morning, 6, 7 in the morning, it likely would have been below freezing. So people on the road probably had a little issue. Anyway, I'm getting ready to go into work. Not a lot going on today. I may, depending on how I'm feeling, I may go see baby Grayson tonight. I'm not sure. I'll show you guys his little sweet face if I get to go see him today. I did not see him last weekend, and next weekend, I don't know what their plans are. I want to get them over to the house to clean that bedroom out. They just need to start getting rid of stuff, and I'm getting my hair done next Saturday, so maybe they can come over with some boxes and put anything my son wants to keep in the attic and take everything else to Goodwill and just get that room clean and obviously get all the garbage out. So anyway, I will see you guys all a little bit later. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. I gotta get to work. Bye. Hey guys, happy Wednesday. I didn't work today. I've been feeling under the weather for a couple of days, and I just felt like my body just needed rest is what it was. So I did take a shower, hoping to feel a little bit better, and curled my hair, but I've honestly been laying around doing nothing. I barely put makeup on today. When I got out of the shower though, I did use this like self-tanning stuff, which I'm going to show you guys at some point. It worked extremely quickly and it was so easy, and it was from Beauty Pie. I want to show you that, but I brought my little seedling babies out here, so I'll show you. We're having a beautiful day. It's in the 60s today. So here is an update on our pretty lettuce. It's all getting, it's multiple, it's getting like 4 leaves now. It's doing really well, and it likes the weather out here. This, I planted in the beginning of the week. As you can see, I have a sprout. I have a sprout of spinach. So exciting. And then, I don't know if I've showed you my mint lately, but have I showed you mint lately? Do, 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 do. Old Jan Jackson for you. But there's my mint. It's such a baby mint. The best one I have is this one right here. He's the tallest, most strongest little mint man. And these are things that I bought that, are kind of hibernating. Well, there is some, I don't know how well you guys can see it, but these little purple bits, these are new flushes of color. And it also looks like maybe there's some coming up underneath. What is this? Gypsophilia, creeping baby's breath is what this is when this is all said and done. So that will get packaged. There's a lot of stuff here. And then it'll get planted. And then this is a heuchera. I think it was, berry smoothie. This is actually going to go over here. I'm gonna make this area like a shade garden on the side of the house. I totally forgot what this one is. I think maybe I showed you guys it's in one of my vlogs. So hopefully I remember, or I can go back in the vlog and see. So we're starting to get some more green, some of the fall color. Man, the fall color on this though is just absolutely stunning too. So these jugs, they're not growing yet. This one is the carrots, but they take a little bit, but I am gonna give it some water today. This is the apricot peach straw flower, and I thought I saw one in there, but maybe I'm just losing my mind. Maybe I don't know. This one is the apple blossom snapdragons. This needs water. I can feel it because it's dry. It's light. This one's doesn't need water. This one is the one I did with TJ that sort of just stayed wet. Did I remember to put, I put drainage holes in there. I'm losing my mind. All right, and then up here, I also planted, I moved some of the lettuce just to see how it did, if it would branch out a little bit in this little, I think it had a brownie in it or something. So I put some of that in there. These are our onions, and they're coming up. More of them are coming up from just a couple days ago from planting them, because we've had 2 days of sun. And then this is my garlic coming up. So anyhow, it's a beautiful day. I wish I actually felt better because I've had like a few cups of tea, but I would love to just maybe sit out on the porch for a little bit. It's still a little chilly. Maybe if I get a little blanket, I can sit in my swing. Maybe the vitamin D would do me well. I could just be feeling bad because of being depressed or something. My house is really destroyed right now, and today would have been the perfect day taking off to get all my laundry done, get the dishes done, get all the trash out, get the stuff to Goodwill. Like, I could have done so much today, and I just didn't have the energy. I just slept. So I don't know what my problem is. Robert's not feeling good either. So he went to the doctor's today about his knee, and they ordered an MRI. He's going to have surgery on his knee. His knee's like swollen 2-3 times the size of what it should be. So they're pretty sure he tore something in his knee. Anyway, guys, I am going to, probably in the vlog, I may go out and show you some of our tulip bulbs and stuff are starting to come up. I didn't get my my daffodils planted. I don't know if it's too late, so I may just go ahead and stick them in the ground and see what happens. And I have some pink tulips that I think I'm going to actually plant in a pot back here. So, but the stuff is starting to bud, and I expect if the weather stays this way, we're going to see a lot more growth this week. So that'll be exciting. But I'll probably show you that and start the new vlog tomorrow on Thursday, because this one's probably going up tomorrow if I can get it up and edited. So hope you guys have a good rest of your week, and I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Bye, guys.